Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So Michigan's offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 23. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Hernandez. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Coverage team brings down the returner. The Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Tackle, but first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother it. They were all over the option play that time.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. They love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hernandez. Dumps it down to the back. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw over the middle. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab behind the line. It's low. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Makes a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle now for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Hernandez. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's intercepted. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they'll stop him short with the line to gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's low. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, trying to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's low. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Caught quickly. And the receiver tackled short of the goal line. A huge stop for the defense. They'll take over on downs. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Yeah, the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Now they get set to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They get the second half started with the running play. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking downfield, it's Hernandez. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ending off on the draw play. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Crossing the 40. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buckeyes move into the red zone. Here's the option play. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. And it'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw. It's Hernandez. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He hands it off from the gun. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Green 25.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner will be brought down. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. There's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.